everybody! Hello, hello! So, day 2 of streaming to YouTube and Twitch has begun. Yesterday we definitely had some scuff for sure, but today seems to be working better. I've had a lot of help from Fuzzy Mandrake, who you guys might know in the YouTube chat, and we were able to combine both chats for YouTube and Twitch. So on the right side over here that I'm covering right now, you can see YouTube and Twitch combined together. Not that I think people are going to be using Twitch too much yet, because we are still very, very new to this side of it. But hello, everybody! Meowdy, meowdy! Meowdy Hitio2, Meowdy Agent Gold, Meowdy Poneko Lover 45, Meowdy Johnny Cat, Meowdy Nimby, Meowdy Caleb, Meowdy Blue Shell, Meowdy Kenneth, hello, hello, Meowdy Julio, and I think that is everybody so far. But you know, I think I've realized I haven't given out the free, some of the free memberships for this month on YouTube. So, let's send out a few. Let's see. I should have extra memberships, right? Okay. It's my last 5 that I can give out for free this month, so hopefully we snipe somebody good. Now the winners are hand selected by me. No, I don't have any control over who gets it. Oh, we got Dawnlot and Dempa. Nice. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, Dawnlot is also another Fire Emblem creator, so it's pretty cool. And Dempa is a VTuber. She's quite funny. She streams, I think, primarily on Twitch, but yeah, she's cool. I've always liked the whole Dempa theme and Dempa visual novels. Dempa's design is also really cute. Dempa fish, I mean. But yeah, we got some more connoisseurs. Let's go, let's go. But yeah, day 2, streaming to Twitch. So sorry if last night any of you who followed me on Twitch were getting like constant Poneko has gone live, Poneko has gone live notifications. But yeah, unfortunately, Twitch is kind of lame in that you can't do a private stream unless you don't have a title. And the thing is like, in order for me to make sure that everything works, it has to kind of have a title. So we did some workarounds, we got it to work. But yeah, there was a lot of testing last night. So sorry if any of you guys were like, oh goody, a Poneko stream at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, no, that was not exactly what was happening there. But yeah, hello everybody, meowdy meowdy. And just because we are on Twitch now too, doesn't mean that you have to leave YouTube or anything. I still personally, I like the way that YouTube runs everything. I like having access to all the things that we have access to on YouTube. I just like the vibe of it more. But you know, if you do prefer Twitch, now you have another way to watch. Anyways, it has been a while since we played this. Whole week. Last episode, we had the NTR Yaoi subplot. It was kind of resolved in that, I forgot what his name is, but the blonde heron guy was able to get away, so he's good now. He's not like in our army or anything. Definitely going to be something kind of crazy with that, I think. But we didn't really do any sort of battle prep last time. We also didn't look at the supports that we had activated. So let's see if we have anybody that we really want to have get to know each other. Yeah, Oscar is getting... he's getting out. We're not going to be using him anymore. Which kind of sucks for Kieran, because that was one of his actual like partners that he'd be using. But, I mean, I just can't use him anymore. I really can't. I tried to make it work. I did. No one could say I didn't try. In fact, even last time, we didn't bring Jill on accident because, like, we had to lower amount of deployments. We're not going to make that mistake again, let me tell you that. We will not be doing that again. Oh, it's not like auto scrolling for me. But let me say hello, Meowdy Kinker. This is Eric from the YouTube chat. Oh, nice, nice. Meowdy Care. What part are you in? We are at chapter 17 right now. So I think we're past the halfway point. We're getting a little bit closer to end game, but not quite there yet. So, yeah. Rayson's story isn't over just yet. Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure. What about the cool triangle attack? Triangle attack is not going to be happening. I'm sorry. It's not going to be a thing. We also, I'm pretty sure that the brothers are the ones who have the triangle attack, and Boyd is quite strong, but Oscar's pretty crap, and you know, Rolf is Rolf, so he's not going to be getting much use at all. We have another forged weapon we can buy for someone, so who will we be giving that to? Humo. Ooh, also, lots of free stuff in here. Bolting. If only we had someone who could use bolting. Soren's at E still for fire and for thunder. I don't know how this game expects us to like raise these weapon ranks up so high. I feel like they gotta give bigger buffs for like mastery of different magic. I don't know. You don't want the brothers to do the bow triangle attack? I mean, I'd like them to do it if they were less horrible. If they were better. Full guard. And I am that when equipped negates any bonus damage that a weapon might have dealt. Oh, so that full guard weapon, does that prevent like effective damage? Is that what that does? Let's maybe give that to you. I'm pretty sure that's what that does. No more getting shot down with arrows for me. You know, maybe that'll be the case for Jill, but I mean, she already has the Laguz guard, so she can't complain about it. She can't. She's not allowed to. All right, let's put this away. Wonder how many people we're gonna get to bring next time around. Who do I want to give this new forged weapon to? I mean, I guess we can't go wrong with another forged lance, probably? I think that's what makes the most sense here. Perhaps for Jill? I mean, she's already quite good even without it. Maybe one for Boyd, just to increase his hit. He did just get promo though, so he's pretty solid too. Okay, yeah, whatever. We're gonna do the lance. How's your Ike looking like? I'm just gonna tell you, Mike. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. He is a Maho Shoujo. And I'm not joking when I say that. This man has almost as high of magic as he does strength. Oh, also hello, Kinker. Hello, hello. But yeah, 8 maj. It's not good. It's not good. I will say, I mean, he is still a lot better than Erica. Erica quite literally would do only like 3 damage to everybody. It was bad. It was really bad. But, you know, just because Erica was horrible doesn't mean that Ike isn't also terrible. Maybe we'll actually get a decent Lord with Micaiah or with the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out in September. La 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 la. La la la. La la dee da dee da. Hey there, you. Have a minute? Oh, Captain, how are you today? It's Commander. not captain. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. That's because this garden is so pretty. Devdon loves all plants and flowers. How about you, Commander? They're all right, I suppose. That makes Devdon rather sad. All right is not a very strong feeling. It's boring. You should be emotional, Commander. Even things you're used to will show you something new if you look hard enough, and discoveries are exciting. That's what life is all about. At least that's what Devdon thinks. Some disagree, and that makes Devdon upset. You may be onto something. In Crimea, when my father was alive, I think I was more open to such things, but now, I just don't have the time. You and me both, Ike. You and me both. Honestly, all I can think about is defeating Dayan. I have no energy left to spend on flowers. If you talk like that, you'll never defeat Dayan. What did you say? The war is new. If you are already so focused on preparations, you'll wear out before the fighting begins. Hold on a minute. Ooh, he kind of ate you up, Ike. He's right. But you know what? Maybe you shouldn't be focusing on flowers either. I think you need to focus on hitting the gym, because 12 strength is not going to cut it. Astrid could use a kick-ass bow. I am thinking about that. The bow might be a good option. I will say she does a decent job getting experience even when she hits like for 0 damage, but it would be good just to have a decent bow that she can use when she needs to. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. LMAO Micaiah, a decent lord. I mean, she has to be better than Ike and my Erica. I feel like she can't be worse. It can't get any worse, right? Here you are. We've been in Benyon for a while now, so tell me something. Why are you still here? Are you pretending to be our friend so you can lance us in the back? You have to understand. I didn't know anything. I was born and raised in Talrega, in the Talrega region of Dayan. It's a very remote area. My father was a soldier, and I grew up thinking that I, too, one day would be a soldier to make my father proud. My life was simple. I questioned nothing, doubted nothing. Do you know the first thing we're taught in Dayan schools? Oh, geez. The first thing? Subhumans are evil. Subhumans are the enemy. Subhumans must be eradicated. She's talking about Laguz, by the way. She's talking about Laguz. That's what she's talking about here, chat. Those of you who don't watch or stream Path of Radiance. The army stages periodic subhuman hunts. We'd find refugees from Benyon hiding in our mountains and forests. You participated? You don't get it. That's just how things are in Dayan. No one taught me the word Laguz. No one taught me that subhumans could be like this. No one cared. Character development. When I set the bird tribes at sea, I was convinced that the teachings were true, that they were inhuman monsters. But, well, yeah, that's just the bird Laguz. Those ones are mean. The cat Laguz like me are very nice. Nah, I'm just kidding. Wait, Power, are you by definition a Laguz in Tellius? I'd probably be considered a Laguz, even though I'm not technically one. I'm a radioactive cat turned cat girl. Or that's at least what they say. The scientists don't really know exactly how I was created. But later, I saw the dragons push your ship off the reef, and it confused me. What if I had been raised to believe a lie? My heart pounded at the thought of it, and my doubts only grew with time. So you decided to remain abroad in order to ascertain the truth. That's your true motive, isn't it? How did you know? I've known a lot of soldiers, and none would ever accept charity from an enemy. It would wound their pride. You obviously have pride to spare, so I knew there was some other factor at play. Oh. Well, have you reached a conclusion? What will you do? I want to stay here. At first I thought I could protect my old life, that I could prove the subhumans were monsters. But I was wrong, and now things are different. The Laguz. I want to know the truth about them. And I need to base that on what I see, not what I am told by others. that case, you could stay as long as you like. Hello, Zatornova, meowdy meowdy. I appreciate it. I think meeting all of you was a very good thing. 2 stars? We gonna get something out of this? Ooh, it's Tanith. That's so mean to call her a servant. To call her by her name. She's a character. She has a portrait of her own. Commander Ike, a priest from Duke Tanos' villa insists on speaking with you. Yes, what is it? Master Mercenary, it is my understanding that you pursued Duke Tanos. I hear you're searching Serene's forest in hopes of catching him. And if I am? Duke Tanos' property borders the forest, and he knows much about its layout. For quite some time now, he's been sending men into the forest to look for any herons who may still live there. I see. So you're saying his troops know the forest well. I too have been taken into the forest. You? Why take a priest? He thought that herons would make themselves known if a priest called to them. Oh my god. What kind of crazy theories? He's also taken dozens of chaste maidens and tried having them call to the herons as well. What's wrong with this guy? What kind of insane strategies is he using? Just dump him off in the forest? Like, does he think that life is an H game? But he didn't find any, did he? Did he? That is kind of what Duke Tanos is, I'm not gonna lie. No. And yet, this time, the joy he expressed after paying such an exorbitant price for the Serene's Royal was apparent. It was not natural. The Duke has gone mad. To think he would dare defy the Apostle. He is damned. And here you stand. You're going to tell me what you remember about the forest, even though it means you're betraying Tanos, right? Yeah, Tanos is a weirdo. I don't blame you. You read me well. To begin with, the heart of the forest was divided into 3 large sections, maybe more. It was nearly colorless, and difficult to see far. The muddy floor pulled at our feet, and progress was slow. Many of the soldiers around me were afraid that they didn't bring enough supplies. They said a person would need them if he got lost, because getting out again would be no easy task. What can you tell me about Duke Tanos' forces? There were a lot of them. He had soldiers of every type. It was said that his mounted units and magic users were especially powerful. Okay, mounted and magic. Too bad I don't have a beast slayer. So at the very least, you should be prepared to deal with those 2 groups. Thank you. My parents, they both participated in the Serene's massacre. They're nearing the end of their lives, but even now they lie awake at night and beg the goddess for forgiveness. I became a priest in order to help my parents, but then I was assigned to work at Duke Tanos' villa. I knew of his terrible deeds, but his position as an imperial senator frightened me. I've been silent for far too long. Master Mercenary, you must rescue the Serene's youth. I beg of you, may the goddess guide your hand. Don't worry, I have no intention of letting that villain steal him from before my very eyes. Okay. Actual character development on an NPC in my Fire Emblem game. I will say, this is the strongest Fire Emblem game I've seen in terms of character development, and I'd even say story as well. I have really been enjoying Path of Radiance from a story perspective. Now, some of you may know, I'm someone who plays Fire Emblem games primarily for the combat. I really like the combat system. I like the fact that you can be quite strategic, and it doesn't require much grinding. That's something I don't love about the newer games, is it feels like, oh yeah, we're just designing it so that grinding is easy and grinding is necessary. And that's what I hate about Fire Emblem. Well, not that most Fire Emblem games have that, because most don't. But I like to make it so you can't grind it all. And for me personally, my philosophy whenever I do these Ironmans, whenever I do these challenge runs, is to make it so that I don't do any extra grinding. I'm only able to play the story battles, you know? So paralogs, story battles, and like special quest type things, if those ever, you know, make sense to have. Okay, we're gonna forge you something good. I think we'll do the steel one. Let's increase the hit on it. We have so much money. Oh my god. What's her strength at? So maybe I'll make it weigh a little less. Oh! Okay, she has 12 strength. That means she's not getting weighed down by it, right? Okay. This shouldn't be too bad then. Also, hello, Frau Meowdy Meowdy. This chapter is essentially 4 mini chapters, by the way. So if you're not on an emulator, well, no chapter saves in Path of Radiance. Ooh, okay. So I might do some saving within the emulator if I need to, just to make sure that like I don't crash mid-stream, because that has happened before. But don't worry, the integrity of the Iron Man will not be destroyed. I'm gonna make it weigh a little more even. Why not? Why shouldn't I? Damn, this is one expensive bow. Alright. Only the finest for my little girl. My little Astrid. She better be able to use this damn thing, I swear to God. 12. She's as strong as Ike. Yeah, she's as strong as a level 18 Ike, even though she's level 12 and also an archer. God. So bad, man. It's not good. It's really not. Also, hello, Firebones. Hello, hello, Meowdy. Let's see. We do have some usable consumables that we can be using. We got the Spirit Dust, we got the Draco Shield, we got the boots. So I'm still not sure who to give the boots to. I think I might wait a little bit because I might be getting a dancer soon. That's just you know, what my cat-like instincts are telling me. No, but for real, I haven't looked up any sort of spoilers like that, but based on this time, you know, we would be getting a dancer sometime soon. So I think I'm going to save it for them. But for my dragon shield, who do I want to give that to? Damn, Ris's horrible defense, wow. Maybe we'll give it to him, just to make sure he doesn't die. Like, he's probably gonna be okay, but, ooh, or maybe we'll give it to Soren. Soren's a little more likely to come into combat. Yeah, let's give it to him. And in fact, let's give him the Spirit Dust too while we're at it. We might as well. He's just getting all the good stuff. Very nice. Oh, you don't have the bot set up here. Yeah, I still need to set up the bot. But if you don't mind, you could send in the link for anyone who wants it. It is inside of my About Me section of the stream in Twitch, but as I've said earlier, this was recently set up to be able to even stream on Twitch, so there are certain features that we don't have quite ready yet. Did I want to do any of these supports? I don't think so. We need to buy a few healing things for you. Yeah, you have only 2 uses of mend left. That's not gonna cut it. Let's get you another mend. Get you a restore as well. And in fact, Soren is really close to just promoting. I think we will wait a little bit before giving him that thing. Just since he is very, very on the way. Is there anyone who really needs a level? And don't say Oscar, because he's done. He's dead to me at this point. Let's give another one to Astrid. I know she levels up fast, but she does need to be a little more caught up with the rest of our crew. Okay, not bad, not bad. Can we sneak in a level for Jill? She's really close. Ooh, we can. Yes, very nice, very nice. Okay. It's not horrible. 59. Let's see. All right. We're maximizing today. Also, thank you, Johnny, for linking the Discord. We always let people know when we're going live on there. I also need to get better about having an actual schedule posted, but alas, it's tough to know how busy the week is going to be till I actually get to that day, or like the day before. Okay, I think we're good to move forward, right? Let me just do a little once look over. Oh, wait, you have a luck icon. Okay. Ooh, Marsha's luck is kind of looking low. For someone who's good at everything else, we should probably give her some improved stats there. Can you imagine losing Marsha to a crit? That would be absolutely devastating. Okay, there we go. Maybe we'll buy a few weapons also for our new halberdier. I'm not sure how much we're gonna use him, but just given there's so many deployments, I mean. Actually, wait, we can maybe just give, or no, I'm just gonna buy him some new stuff. I was gonna say maybe we won't have enough deployment slots to bring everyone we want to, but then I remember this is Path of Radiance, so I don't know if that's gonna be an issue. Hello, Spider-Man, Meowdy. Serene's Forest. I believe this is the place where we ended our search yesterday. I realized something a couple days ago. Even in this forest, you know exactly where you are, don't you? How do you do that? I think it's the lack of color, but these woods are starting to look the same to me. I think it's 'cause he's half Laguz. Yes, that's a problem. Ike, we're approaching a large clearing. I think we should have the Apostle and some of the others wait here. Good idea. Even if we find the heron today, there's no need for them to tramp through the forest with us. We're going to head deeper into the forest and continue the search. Please wait here. Yes, please wait here, unattended. Surely nothing will go wrong while we are gone, right? Also, hello, Eviolite. Hello. Please wait here. If we find the heron, we'll send for you immediately. I understand. My Lord Ike, everyone, please be careful. We're counting on you. Sigourney, Tanith, may I entrust the princess to your care? Of course. You've no need to worry. We will protect her with our lives. Very well. Until later. Okay, maybe they will be okay after all then. I thought they were just leaving them by themselves. I was gonna say, not the best idea, I think. Alright, Grill Mercenaries, move out! This forest is so sad looking. Oh. Who's that? Gah! Haven't you fools found my precious little bird yet? I have no doubt the poor thing is even quivering with loneliness and cold.
Duke Tanas, I've just received word that the mercenaries who invaded your villa are in the forest.
Blast! Those wretches. They're here to steal my bird. Their souls are black with greed and jealousy. I can't believe this is the guy who made my new outfit. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there was a fan-made Poneko ROM that was created for the sole purpose of my new costume, this one. And Oliver, or at least someone using the same portrait as him, was one of the tailors inside of the ROM. It was a really fun ROM. For those of you who haven't played it yet, even if you don't like Fire Emblem, I think it's quite fun. It's a one-shot. It's basically the length of, let's say, 2 chapters, you could say. Something like that, maybe 2.5 is what it feels like. But either way, it's quite fun. I do recommend it if you have time to spare. Is there a link to said ROM? Yes, there is, but you have to join the Discord to get it. So if you join the Pomodachi Paradise Discord, there is the mod and, or the ROM, excuse me. Not the, emulator or anything like that, but the ROM is inside of the Discord, and it's based on a GBA one. Oh, Meowdy Mama, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Meowdy, I am Poneko, the radioactive cat girl Gyaru genius. Thank you so much, Mara, for the raid. So nice to see you. We're playing Path of Radiance today. This is an Iron Man, which means if anybody dies, they die permanently. Forever. It's not good. But yeah, thank you so much for raiding me. What did you do? Did you stream anything fun?
I found beauty incarnate, and I will not relinquish it. Only I, Duke Tanas, can appreciate its worth. I'm sure that's true, Your Grace, but what about the mercenaries? What should we do about them? Hunt them down like dogs. Let none leave this forest alive. They will not rob me of my prize. So yeah, for those of you who don't know what's going on, this fat, ugly bastard dude, he kidnapped this pretty pale twink bird person, and he wants to have him be a part of his collection or whatever. And the bird escaped, and now we're trying to, bring this guy to justice, basically. But Your Grace, they serve at the pleasure of the Apostle herself. Striking them would be... Leave the Apostle to me. I can deal with her once this is finished. Oh, hello, Jiu. Hello, and hello, Sire. Hello, hello. All I need from you is silence and obedience. Is that clear? Yes, Your Grace. I beg your pardon. Yeah, go skedaddle. Get out of here. Oh, also Meowdy Shadow. Hello, hello. Interesting, didn't expect a Twitch stream. Yeah, we just started streaming to Twitch yesterday. I typically only stream on YouTube, but recently I've decided to branch out my horizons a little bit and stream on Twitch as well. So now you have access to both. There they are. Do as Duke Oliver commanded. Slay them where they stand. Let none leave the forest alive, not man, woman, or child. Ooh. Oh no, not the Duke's soldiers again. I think it's time we put an end to these fools. Listen up, everyone. Let's end this here. Alright. Only 10? Okay, something I don't understand about this game is why? Why do they limit the deployment slots the more units you get? I feel like I had more deployment slots back at chapter 10 than I do now. What is going on? You'll get more as the chapter continues? Okay, I better get more. So this is ridiculous. This is crazy. All right, we're bringing only the finest of our units to this one. Okay, so This is a forest map. I think that our mounted units should be able to move around fairly easy here. Doesn't seem like there's that many trees. So maybe we're gonna undeploy Leth so we can give Astrid a few more kills, and then we'll be bringing Leth later on since you guys say that I'm gonna be able to bring more later on. No beautiful blonde man could possibly be worth all this fighting, could they? I mean, he is pretty. He's a very pretty Bishonen boy. It could be, it could be. Also, hello Prolili and hello Speed Gamer. This map on Maniac was such a pain. By the way, for those of you who don't know, we are playing on the hardest difficulty of English mode, and it is an Iron Man. The hardest difficulty on English mode, though, is not Maniac. I think it is just hard. NA hard, exactly. Ooh, maybe we're gonna... Let's take out Morim, bring Leth. Because, yeah, Morim is gonna not have any trouble getting kills. Okay, you're not even transformed yet. You can go closer to the back. Alright. I think something like this is how I want to approach it. I've heard this is a very big map. I don't know much about it other than that. If there are any huge gimmicks that could lead to to units dying, like just out of nowhere, same turn reinforcements, please let me know. I would assume that Meowdy is Pon's way of saying hello, yes. That is true. Oh, she's already transformed. Alright. Do you guys hear this music? Yeah, something is not right here. I'm not trusting this at all, okay? Let's see, what's this guy? He has the Laguz bow, okay. Venom Edge, scary. Oh yeah, I don't have the longbow anymore. This is so sad. How am I supposed to kill everyone in one shot here? Maybe Titania won't completely kill this guy and I can... Oh. I was gonna say, and I can get a free kill out of it. But yeah, nah, this guy's probably just screwed. Unless she misses her 92%. Okay, what sort of damage do you do to these guys, Marsha? Oh, she does fantastic damage, wow. I think what we will do here, because now she's not going to be taking effective damage anymore from bows and stuff like that. So we're going to take this guy out, and we're going to back off a bit. Ah! Poneko to you too, Magalune. Hello. Pretty sure there's a siege tome in the last one. Ooh, okay. That is good to know. You don't have any way to get over here? This isn't even a special tile. Alright, whatever. Let's have Titania take out this guy here. And then once he's gone, she'll probably be bringing some of the guys over here.
Jill, are you able to... Oh, no, she won't be able to get out if she goes there. Wait a second, though. Maybe... Oh, I was gonna say maybe she could attack from there, but... Does not look like that will be possible. She shouldn't be taking effective damage, but, like, let's just check and see. 19... 19... Not too worried for her. We definitely don't want Astrid to be in melee range of anyone. So once again, she's just gonna be moving forward, not doing much. Let's see, you have the steel sword over there. Yeah, you still don't have a personalized weapon yet, do you? Guess that's not a huge deal yet. Unfortunately, Soren can't use his siege tome yet. Hello, Pika Boy, hello, and hello, Orochi. Just in time for the fun swamp chapter. People have been pretty excited for it. I will say that. People have been making it seem like this is going to be a tough one. So I'm definitely approaching it cautiously, for sure. Very good, very good. Poison damage? Alright, Astrid. Show me what you can do with that new bow I got you. 92 damage? I don't know. I feel like that's all the bow putting in the work. But still. That's pretty good. Okay, how much does she do with the iron bow? Ooh, not enough. What about with the regular steel bow? She does perfect damage. I think she could do it. I think she could do it. Yeah. We'll save our fancy bow for something that needs it a little bit more, I think. Okay. Ooh, these guys are gonna be kind of tough. Everybody else, though, I'm not too worried about. Trying to give experience to those who need it the most. I don't think Soren super needs it or anything, but we do want him to promote already so he can use staffs, and also because we have a very, very nice arm scroll we want to give him so he can just be good at doing it immediately. You returned to the YouTube side after following your Twitch. Thank you. Yes, thank you if you are on YouTube. Thank you for following the Twitch. Like I said, no real benefit to using one or the other. I do prefer slightly people using YouTube just because that's what I'm more used to, and also just to keep things a little more consolidated with the current fans that I already know their YouTube names and so on. But, you know, things change, and that is great. Nobody needs healing yet. Well, Titania could use a heal, actually. Yeah, let's give Titania a little healing. Titania's not someone we want to lose. Isn't this the last chapter to get Ike to 20? Oh. What? Is it? Is it the last chapter to get Ike to 20? Is this true, chat? undo looking at these guys. Okay. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. Ooh, if only I had just a little more damage. Just a little bit. Whatever. This is what the killer axe is meant to be used for. Come on, at least crit one of the times with it. Okay, good. Good. I was gonna say, you better crit that thing. Or else I will not be happy with you, Boyd. Is there really no way to get that guy over there? Can't believe that the swamp seems to even slow my, my wyvern riders. Okay, well, you are the perfect person to go for this guy here. Only problem is you don't outright kill him. Let's see, so she does 24 damage, then we use the javelin. That's still not going to be enough. I think we ought to just focus on taking out everybody except for him. Is Ike able to reach that guy? The bow? No. Wait a second, wait a second. Oh, damn. I was gonna try shoving Jill. Was hoping that would work, but it did not. But maybe someone else can shove Jill. Maybe we're on the right track. I think we might be. Before part 3. Ike gets hard to use in part 3 and part 4. Trying to shove a large ass wyvern. I don't know, can the cat shove her? Oh, no, she also can't. Alright, just move it forward. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have been using these forged weapons a lot sooner. I just couldn't really afford them that well. This is so sad. These guys are so strong and beefy. No, okay. If we crit him, maybe he'll die here. But if we don't, then we just have to... Yeah, we just gotta cut our losses. Alright. No way to move in that very convenient spot. God dang. Alright, Ike. Ike, no! I was gonna say get your level 20, but he doesn't even do damage. Ike, why? Why are you like this? Maybe with the Armor Slayer he'll do damage, okay? Maybe he'll do damage with that. Let's see. Oh, hello, Chibi. Life has been at ease. Good. Glad to hear it. 0 damage to your god, the 12 strength. Okay, Ike. Come on. Not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's a kill is a kill, alright? Good job, Ike. Good job. Oh, wait. Okay, so they just have these reinforcements here and they don't, no one even decides to tell me. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. You're just gonna bring in a guy with a killing edge and no one's gonna warn me. At least they're not same turn reinforcements. Ooh, not a terrible level, not bad. Considerably stronger than Ike, that's for sure. Just these guys down here and these guys up here. I have a feeling more reinforcements might be coming from the sides. Okay. Let's try and give this kill to Jill or to Kieran. Let's see, if you crit, you earned it. Okay, not quite what we wanted to see there. I guess it will be going to Kieran then. Jill's gonna be so top tier once we get her like a crazy weapon. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very nice, okay. Killing edge, guys, 21 damage. We can put Titania over here. Have her start getting some of those guys to come in. Leth as well should be able to handle it. And we will be ready for anybody else who dares make their way. I wonder if we're gonna get more reinforcements. Who has your Night Ward? I believe that is Kieran right now. I think Kieran has it. Oh wow, Leth didn't double somebody? Ooh, okay, more guys over here. So let's check and see. We got these guys over here. No one over here yet, but 2 here. What sort of damage do you do to him, Astrid? I was gonna say, if she could one-shot him, like, I would be so happy. She'll be able to kill him after. Oh! Or Kieran, you can just take the kill. I mean, I guess that's alright. Ooh, 1% crit. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How bad is your luck? Oh. Maybe we should have given her the luck thing. Maybe she's the one who needed it. Can't believe I'm saying this, but are we hoping for a +1 luck right now? So I think we might be. They always crit precisely when you don't want them to. Yeah, I do. Okay, these other kills. Let's give some to Soren. Oh, wait. We do 15 damage, good. I was gonna say, are we 1 off? He is the better recipient for the 30% speed growth boost than Astrid. Your Astrid is getting high strength, mid-low speed, though. Yeah. I I mean, our Astrid, I think, is decent, but she certainly could be better. I mean, right now, she's just our best bow user. And I thought we were going to have, like, 1 billion deployment slots, so she would always have a place in here. But maybe that's not quite the case. Okay. Ooh. $12 damage. Trying to figure out who I can use to weaken him. Okay, even if he crits, that's not that bad. Okay. All right. Another one for Jill. Astrid looks... It looks okay, but don't put her on the front line. I was not planning on it. She is a bow user after all. Okay, so we can put someone here if we want to lead someone over, have them be safe. Guess we'll heal Titania. And then we'll heal Jill next. Okay, I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just put one of them over here. And then Titania's gonna hang out up here. You know, let's have Ike ready to steal the kill. Get on your hand axe. Get on my javelin. Oh, wait. She is not taking effective damage anymore, supposedly. Yes, okay, good. We just tested it out. We found out that is indeed true. No lies were told there. +3 strength, -1 speed, -2 luck, defense, res, and check skill, so she's doing fine for now, I suppose. Okay. Also, hello, Antoine, excuse me. Wait, okay, I heard the crit sound and I had to make sure that it was me critting and not them. You should let Ike fight. I mean, it just depends on if Ike is able to kill people or not. But yeah, we're gonna try and get him up to level 20 if we can. Okay, Kieran. Put this guy out of his misery. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Very nice. Kieran has proven who of the Christmas Cavaliers is superior. I'm not gonna lie. Has proven it beyond a shadow of a doubt at this point. Are there any other reinforcements? Does not look like it. Okay. Let's move it forward then. Pretty soon she's not going to be transformed anymore though, so Leth isn't going to be very much help for a bit. I wonder if we're going to be the first people to do a Iron Man of the new Fire Emblem game coming out.
It's definitely not going to be on maddening, though. I will tell you that. It's going to be another hard mode Iron Man, so it's going to be tough, though. I'm worried for it. A lot of these new gen Fire Emblem games, they're balanced around people using the Divine Pulse, or, you know, whatever you want to call it, in order to go back into time and, like, fix whatever you didn't like have happen. I really hope that that isn't a mechanic for this new Fire Emblem game. However, you know, it's probably going to be the case. That's going to be balanced around that. I also hope, too, that we get a good, you know, influx of new units coming in, so it's not just all of them kind of front-loaded like it has been in some games. And also just more varied recruit. I think that would be very nice. I think on the first playthrough, you just play and reset if someone dies, just so you have a feel for all the characters on each route. We also might do something, too, where rather than it being, like, 100% an Iron Man, I mean, because we do our soft Iron Man, obviously. Like, that's something that I'm willing to do, is do a soft Iron Man. But what I'm thinking might make some sense is if we get, like, a limited number of Divine Pulses for the whole run. Like, not a per chapter sort of thing, but, like, we get, let's say we get, like, 3 for the entire run. So then, if, you know, we get a game over, goodbye, that's 1. Or if there's someone who's really important that dies, that's another. Because to a certain extent, like, I do want to balance it compared to other Fire Emblem games, so it's not just like, oh, okay, so now we just are screwed, and it ends immediately type of thing. Do we know if Mangs is doing an Iron Man off-rip? We don't, but I'm pretty sure Mangs usually likes to do a kind of normal-ish playthrough first. Not on normal mode, but like a non-Iron Man for his first run, and then he does the Iron Man after. I think that's how he handled Engage, right? Iron Man rules are stressful anyway, you do it, so whenever the game is new, choose whatever rules you're comfortable with. Well, you know, I will say this. Most of the Iron Mans we've done on here have been our first ever attempt of the game. So it's not something that we're unused to here. But it's just because I've played some of these other games, I know. Ooh, okay. Killer Lance Soldier guy there. Scary. But because I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, and because I played Engage, I do think that they're very much... I don't think that they're harder in the sense, like, if you play it with the tools that you're allowed to play with it for it, then definitely it is not harder. Let's take out this guy with the Venom Edge. But if you play it, you know, with self-imposed restrictions, it's definitely a little bit, I think, harder. Or would be, probably. Basically, no resetting or retrying if you lose your restart. Yeah, that is what an Iron Man is. So, what we do on here is usually we do a soft Iron Man, where if anybody dies, we are not allowed to restart. But if we lose because the main character dies or we don't meet the requirements of the mission and lose by that way, we are allowed to restart that chapter. However, I did actually restart this Iron Man after losing it, so it's not the only time we've ever done that before. Elf Thunder guy. We kill him with the Regal Sword? I think we'll use the Slayer for this. We might want to move him out of the way soon, though. I am a little worried about some of these other scarier guys.
Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Killer Lance. Triple damage. Unlikely that hits, but still don't like it. How much damage do you do? Okay, she won't die if she gets hit by this, but she will be pretty badly injured. Yeah, what we want to do here is we probably just want to rescue Ike out. Just so that we don't have to rush it down too hard. And then, yeah, let's... What do you have, by the way? The long sword? I'm not worried about that. One, yes and no, this is a new run. Yeah, this is a new run. We lost the Iron Man on this one. And so what I decided to do is I didn't want to have to restream everything, and I also didn't want to keep it a soft Iron Man. So what I did was I played off stream, and you can actually see the VOD of me playing it off stream where we replayed it. We did everything again, all the chapters. Man, these soldiers have stormtrooper aim. I know, they have not been locking in at all. Okay. I was gonna say, if we can give a kill to Soren, I'd like to do that, but I guess Astrid, it's your lucky day. She's just been getting kill after kill on this map. Come on. Oh, okay, Astrid. Very, very good. Yes, this is what I expect of all the members of the Poe army. Better level up everything. Slackers are not allowed. No slackers. Okay. Alright, yeah. I think we will be healing Boyd. Ooh, I hope I'm not gonna be low on mends. A little worried. Because this is apparently a very long chapter, and so far, it has not felt like a very long chapter. It's felt pretty quick, to be honest with you. Killer Lance guy. Alright. Let's get you low. Hopefully this next one misses. Oh, okay, whatever. Another kill for Titania, I guess. Oh! Well, it just barely gives her the level, so you know what? That's alright. That's also just alright. Those aren't important stats for her. Ooh, Astrid! She's mad today. She's really mad. She was not supposed to get that, but you know, it's better that she has it. And she's leveling up her luck again, and her skill, and her speed. She's leveling up everything she needs to level up right now. Let's give that Killer Lance to somebody. Okay, I am going to make sure really quick that we save and that it doesn't, you know, crash or something. So give me a second, everybody. Okay. Honestly, why is Riss even using Mend? Doesn't he have like 20 match for 30 HP heals? He probably does, but you get more experience from using Mend than you do for using heal. Yeah, I know. That's something that I probably found out after, like, my 5th Fire Emblem game.
Curses. They just keep coming. How many soldiers does he have? There's no telling. He is a bishop and a senator, and he holds peerage, and that means he could command very many men. Commander, what do you think about calling in reinforcements? That's not a bad idea. And while we wait, we could take a breather and reorganize our attack strategy. Let's do it.
Alright, save. I mean, unlike in later games, POR and before the heal experience, depending on the staff, was flat rate. Really? So in this game, you get the same amount of experience for using men versus using heal? Also, hello, C Fatalis, hello. Would someone mind looking that up? I'm very curious to know what the truth of that all is. Yeah, I'm not sure. By the way, for those of you who have been watching on the Twitch side of things, how has the stream been looking compared to how it normally is on YouTube? It says that the bit rate for the stream is a little high, and I think that YouTube is able to handle a higher bit rate than Twitch is. And so I'm curious if everything looks rather smooth and decent, or if it's looking like a little more laggy than it typically would be. Let me know, I'm curious. I think men gives 12 experience or 6 when you're promoted. Looks great to me. Okay, thank you, Blue, thank you.
What was that sound? I had something too. It came from the northeast. It's unlike anything I've ever heard. To the northeast. Huh. There are ruins over there. Perhaps the White Prince found them to be a good hiding place. Let's check it out. Maybe we can find him and escape while the humans fight amongst themselves. What are those humans thinking? Why would they be trying to lop each other's heads off? Shall I make an inquiry?
This guy doesn't understand anything. He's like, no, don't do that.
Leave them. They're nothing but trouble. I second that. Now, if we want to avoid the human skirmish, we should head that way, through these trees. Let's go. Yes, sir.
They've changed around awakening or fates where it lowered based on the level of the person you were healing. I hate that. I think that's so annoying. Like, it's such a scam. Don't make me use the more expensive, worse staff just to get the same amount of experience for doing the same sort of action. I mean, I understand, like, to a certain extent that using higher level staffs maybe would give more experience, but even that I largely disagree with. I mean, what I think it should or could maybe be dependent on is, let's just say if you're using an offensive staff and you hit it and you're hitting a higher level enemy, maybe give a little bit more experience for that, and maybe give a little bit more experience for healing a higher level person. I don't know. I think it's all kind of dumb though. I think, like, in general, unless you're killing someone with a staff, you should be getting the same amount of experience, is what I think. That's why leveling staffers always feels bad and you have to promote early 9 out of 10 times. We did early promote Riss on this playthrough, so yeah, definitely agree. Early promoting staffers is something that in general, especially when you're playing an Iron Man, something that you want to do. All right, let's figure out where to go next. We should head towards the ruins in the northeast. I sense a presence there. Oh, you guys, I was watching a video recently talking about the worst Fire Emblem units inside of every sort of, like, class type, and I saw something that made me incredibly sad. Yeah, I didn't get any sort of real spoilers, but I will say I do know that Leith or whatever her name is inside of the next game. And apparently she's really, really, really bad. Bad enough to be one of the worst Transformers after, what's his name again? I don't know. He's like the really shitty Manakee guy. I was so sad because I love Leith. I love her. She's so cute, and she's a fellow cat girl.
Very disappointing. Very, very sad. A presence? Happened only a moment ago, and was a mere whisper. Only Laguz ears could have heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too. Because I'm a Laguz and all that. For sure.
Fire Emblem 12 band too? Yes, that's who I was talking about. Perhaps it was a signal of some sort. A sound that Bjork can't hear. Interesting.
They're using a dog whistle.
It is said that those of the Heron clan are all practitioners of Sade magic. Perhaps this sound is related to that?
Oh, Meowdy! Koriko, hello! We are winning. No one has died so far on this stream. And also, hello, fantastic Mr. Skull. Not too much. This is I guess this is the intermission of this chapter, because it is going to continue.
Sade magic? What's that? It involves arcane songs known as Galderar. The effects of Galderar on the listener depend on the lyrics and the melody.
Dancer, perhaps? Maybe?
You think the only time you haven't early promoed Riss/Mist is when you randomize and they got Paragon?
Okay.
Are there any... I don't think we've had any healers on our Iron Man runs that we haven't kind of early promoted. Usually we're promoting between level 10 and 15 when it comes to our healers. I think we might have waited like till she was like level 15 for what's her name again? Our Fire Emblem 12 healer, Miss Ojo-sama. What is her name again? Miss? No, not Mist. For example, a Galderer can restore lost strength and vitality to those who hear it. Can it make them do another turn, perhaps? And if the singer is of royal blood, the Galderer may be powerful enough to move its listener to its extraordinary feats.
Yeah. I think I get what you're putting down this year.
I've even heard tales of Galder that could give one the speed to do the work of two men. The Galderar grants many powers. He sings, you dance. What an amazing power. Yeah, but even with that power, they were still wiped out by the Bjork.
Well, yeah. Try and have a dancer win a 1v1.
I've had that happen before. It did not go very well.
My Olivia died, all right.
Herons are highly attuned to the forces of balance. Even if they had the means to resist, I doubt they would have used them. We leave as soon as our reinforcements arrive. Duke Tanos must not succeed. Let's rescue the Heron while there's still time. I understand. Leth, hold on a moment. What is it? The sound in the ruins. Thank you for telling me about them. It's nothing. It's only natural to aid one's companions. I couldn't agree more.
Aw, how sweet, how sweet.
The best junior in all of Fire Emblem, the non-combatant dancer hint. Ooh. Uh-oh, there he is. Okay. If I'm allowed to recruit him, please let me know who I need to use to recruit Rayson. I want Rayson in my team. All right, please. Wait, what do you mean Olivia died? During my Iron Man of Fire Emblem Awakening, my Olivia died. She got hit. Cursed humans. How dare they defile this forest again? I will brook their savagery no more. The forest whispered to me earlier, but I must drive these wretches out before I can speak to it further. I will go to the altar. I will give voice to the forbidden magic and destroy the humans utterly. Rayson, can you, not do that, please? Automatic recruit. Okay. Thanks, guys. Reinforce. Oh, give me a fort. I can select 2 people.
This is a kind of interesting mechanic. They really were doing pretty creative things, even though I don't think that like all of these maps have been the best. They've been having more unique chapters than usual. Not just a bunch of route, seas, those type of things. Let's see, who do we want to bring? Let's look at the map. Soldiers, soldiers. Yeah, these guys are definitely stronger. So we have to make our way over there. Does everybody have to go in there, or just some of them? Payoff of Radiance is good about variety, but unfortunately the map design is kind of middling. That's how I feel about it too, Crayolan. Also, Meowdy, hello. Yeah, let's bring Morim. And you know what? Devdin or Oscar? Oscar or Devdan? I mean, Devdan's definitely better. Whatever. Let's bring Devdan. I think you might just need one person to arrive. Might not even need to be Ike. Okay. Get to Ike to blue, no bonuses for anyone else, but you do get experience for at least getting their fast / fewer kills. This is essentially Ike's last chance to hit 20. I don't know if he's going to be able to hit 20. He might be able to hit 9. Well, oh, he's already hit 19. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm going to use the restroom really quick. So go take a bathroom break. I'm also going to grab myself some water. So I should be back in about 3 minutes. All right, everybody? Give me just a little bit of time and I will be back soon. All right? Would someone in the chat let people know on the different streams that I'm just going to be back in like 3 minutes? Thank you, everybody. I'll be back soon. We got there eventually. Meowdy, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm back. Oh, I see Shiki is asking a question. Do you have Soth? He can steal some of the staves on this map. We do have Soth. I don't know if I'm going to want to steal any staves, though, from anybody. Let's see. I mean, a physic is pretty nice to have. But I don't know if it outweighs bringing somebody else. Because I feel like they might get in trouble. Because this map looks a little tougher than some of the other ones we've done. Also, Meowdy Crook, hello, hello. And to answer your earlier question, we are playing on the hardest available mode in vanilla North American Path of Radiance. So we're not playing on Maniac, but we are playing on the hardest one available inside of normal Path of Radiance. And it is an Iron Man. I'm actually going to edit the title of our Twitch stream to put that it's an Iron Man. Since people might not know that because we don't have thumbnails on Twitch. Yeah, this is US hard. Okay, who are we going to bring? I guess we're gonna stick with these two. Where are my reinforcements at? Am I blind? Or are they gonna spawn at? Where are they? Okay, whatever. We can't move anybody? But Soren's in my front line. How is that fair? I don't want Soren there. This is ridiculous. Man, whatever. Wait. Okay, wait, why do I have to wait? What's going on, Kenneth? Check the clerics, so might be able to steal a physic from one of them. I saw that. I'm not planning on sending Soth that deep in. I'd be a little worried that he'd get killed. And this also looks like a pretty tough map. Well, you know what? Wait. No, I don't want to lose Soth this map because this looks like a map where there could be a fair amount of hidden reinforcements. So I think that we're gonna leave him. Stinks not having an extra you know, chance to steal, but I think this is for the best. The dragons are sort of dangerous, but lots of choke points. I just don't know how many extra reinforcements we're gonna have. Whatever, we'll try it. Alright, Soth. Don't die. You'd be a liability for this battle. Yeah, just for one physic. Whatever. Devdan. Let's just make it easy. There they are. The Crimean mercenaries. Surround them. They must all die. You first. Listen, everyone. We must make our way to the ruins in the northeast. Fight if you must, but keep up. Ike, what about the reinforcements? They'll catch up. We can't wait any longer. Understood. Wait, what? What? Are my reinforcements just gonna arrive like super late, or are they gonna arrive in a turn? Out of curiosity, did you not want to take off the demi-band off of your other tiger? I kept it on, it's just not on left, it's on the other guy. And we're gonna be using both of them. Let's see. We're actually gonna take a look at all of the enemies to see if there's anybody with particularly scary weapons. Okay, Laguz bow guy, I mean, not that scared. My Laguz are all quite strong. Poleaxe. Okay. That guy's pretty strong too. Okay, everybody else looks to be fairly normal. Looks like we get some benefits from finishing this chapter fairly quickly. Yeah, there's some pretty tough guys in here. Only one of them has to arrive on the arrive tile, though? Not multiple? Turn 2, they're coming. Is this your first run? Yes, this is our first run. Let me see, can I pin a message about, yeah, let me actually add a message to not put any spoilers. Can someone type it in the YouTube chat and then I will pin it? No spoilers, this is Poneko's first ever run of the game. I put it in Twitch. Now I just need to pin it to the YouTube chat. Okay, I'll just copy and paste it. Oh, thank you, Shiki. All right, let's pin that. Thank you. But yeah, we haven't been spoiled too much. I mean, just in general. I know that like there's going to be characters inside of this game that are inside of the next one. But that's kind of the extent of the spoilers that we have so far. Okay, these guys are largely isolated. You don't have to worry too much about them. Let's have Marsha take out one of these guys. Both of you have a steel lance. So you played Radiant Dawn? No, I've just heard that that's the case for Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn is going to be our next Iron Man after this is done. And after Radiant Dawn, it also kind of depends too on when how far we are into our Radiant Dawn Iron Man. Because as soon as the newest Fire Emblem game comes out, we are definitely going to be playing that for sure. That's going to be an immediate one. Let's see how much damage you guys do. 20. Some pretty high damage, but I am pretty tough. So I think we can just have him sit here and take them both out. We'll put Astrid over here so she's ready to go on either side if need be. Steel Lance. Whatever, let's just move left forward. They might attack or they might not. Steel Axe is good. I'm not planning on like splitting my army fully here. I am planning on kind of going more to the right side, but might as well take out these guys for free, right? Let's see. This guy will definitely hit Ike if he gets the chance, though. Ike's not going to be able to kill him, though, if he does that, so let's have him hit someone else. Really? You're gonna go for Titania over Kieran? That's a shock. You guys are supposed to be feeding Kieran. He's weaker than Titania. Don't be giving my already promoted Cav free experience. Come on now. US hard is equivalent to Japanese normal. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. We have live streamed some of the other Fire Emblem games on YouTube as well, and they were all on hard mode, or their equivalent hard mode. So Awakening, the Iron Man for that was on hard mode, Sacred Stones was on hard mode, Birthright, I I was just looking at my Fire Emblem Fates master playlist, and I named it Birthright because I made that as a typo in the past. No, but we did Birthright, we did Conquest, and we did a special Revelation Iron Man, which was also a... Whoa, okay, wait, there's a lot of people on that over there. Okay, I'm gonna explain this first, and then I'm gonna take a look at what's going on over here, because they are moving in. But yeah, we did Conquest, all of the Fire Emblem Fates ones. For our Rev playthrough, it was actually a soul-linked Iron Man, which meant that we had another person on every week, that they would share the same save file, and they would each get a chance to, you know, use it. It was interesting. The decisions of previous guests would affect future guests, and so on and so on. And we had a lot of different people play in that. It was quite fun. It was very, very interesting too. And because it was a soul link, there were definitely times where, you know, one of us would make a mistake that would, you know, in some way negatively impact the other. So it was quite interesting. I see you lost Volk, a real shame. Yeah, it is what it is. That Revelation playthrough was fun. Thank you. There were a lot of problems with the mod working though. I needed Zev's help to fix part of it for sure. Ooh, look at this. Oh my god, for once, I'm actually able to attack over the wall. This is great. If I only had a longbow, then I could maybe kill other people too. But yeah, not too shabby. Not too bad at all. Okay. Could move here and then move back down. Perhaps, I'm thinking. Either way, our only people that need to really level up right now that Astrid's getting levels, are Soren, Astrid, and Jill. That's who we're trying to invest levels into, and also Ike, but, you know. That's contingent on Ike actually being able to kill the people that he has to, hurt here. Okay, big group of them over there. We don't really want to mess with them. Let's see, what do you guys have? High concentration of lances. Yes, I see. This paladin with the short spear is definitely the scariest guy so far. We might be able to just take him out with our flying units. Ooh, good job, Marcia. Yes, very good. And then we will run in everybody else now that he... Ooh, okay, Laguz bow is a little... That's a little nerve-wracking, actually. I didn't notice that. Can I rescue Leth? Or, excuse me, Marcia? No, we can't. How much damage does the Laguz bow do to me? 18, wow. Alright. We might not have thought this through fully. We aren't able to kill that guy for certain. How do we want to handle this? We've kind of forced ourselves into a sticky situation. I thought that I could rescue her out, but it doesn't look like we can. Complacency, you guys. It's a killer. Did you get the full guard from Oliver's mansion? I don't think so. We do have some skills that we need to equip on people, though. Marcia is fine. I'll give her a jab and put some 1 range units in front of the bow. Perhaps. I'm just thinking if I want to take out this guy here or not. Put Titania here. My hand axe is broken. No. Let's move forward this way with all of our ground units. Jill. What do we want to do with Jill? Okay. Maybe we try and do a little jab attack and then see if we can retreat out. Let's see. You have 8 movement, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang, okay, so she can't get out either way. She takes 18 damage from this guy. How much damage does she take from these other guys? 21, 18, 21 and 18. Okay, so she's not going to be taking the same amount from the guy with the bow. Just going to check to see how much she's going to take with her defense. You have 13 defense. And then you're also going to be taking 18. It's going to leave you a little low, but you will survive even if all of them decide to hit you. As long as she doesn't get crit, she's okay. Marcia has your full guard? Oh! Oh, you're talking about this thing. Yeah, she has that. And then our Kieran has the Night Ward. Ooh, running away. Very cowardly. No, I know that Marcia would be fine against that. I was just worried about, you know, Jill and about her getting, like, hit by too many people. Sorry to have kept you waiting. I'll join the fray directly. Don't make Devdan upset. You wouldn't like Devdan when he's upset. Okay, bro. Alright, whatever you say. Let's make our way toward the exit. Big group over here we have to be cautious about. Is there any way he can kill without using the fancy weapon? You don't have anything that's has a higher likelihood of hitting. Okay, whatever. Get it done, Jill, please. Very good, very good. Ooh, not close enough to heal? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, don't try and run away from me. Think I'm gonna have mercy on you? No way. Wait. Our super fancy one! It's done! No! My first ever forged weapon has been destroyed. This is so sad. This is so sad. No. How could they do this? This couldn't be a result of my own actions, could it? Oh well. We know what we're gonna be making next. Alright, just kill this guy who's running away. I don't want to have to deal with him. No survivors. A free kill for my Ike. Perhaps? Would anyone be so kind as to give a starving man a kill? Okay. Steel Lance. Well, maybe Leth will show mercy and leave that guy with a little bit of health. I don't think she will be, though. Everybody's running in, wow. Different directions, though. That's good, yes. Split your forces up. Very good. I will say this guy with the silver lance is who I'm most worried about. I think we might want to just focus on this right side over here for now. Oh my god. Soren. He can't get close to anybody. Well, actually, I guess kind of my whole army's like that. Except for my flyers. Alright, flyers and Leth. The rest is up to you. What does this guy have? Steel bow? Poleaxe, okay. He shouldn't do any effective damage to Marcia. So we'll have Marcia and Jill take out the poleaxe guy, because that is the big threat to my mounted guys. And then with everybody else, we can just take our time a little bit. For me personally, I think that hard mode is my favorite mode when it comes to doing Ironmans and stuff like that. I think that maddening would certainly be possible, just it would require a lot more time to make sure that it doesn't end immediately. I think that hard is still a challenge when you're doing it as an Ironman. Send that away. Okay. Take out the bow user. You want to do effective damage to my girl? I don't think so. Ooh, wait. Jill is a little low, though. Thank God. I was gonna say. That could be bad. But luckily, we're good. We're okay. Let's see. 18. We're gonna get doubled by everyone. Other than maybe Riss. Actually, I think Riss has 12. Yeah. Even Riss screws you. So maybe we hit here and then we run out. Oh my god, everybody on these maps is just blind. Maybe I'm just that good. Let's see, we do this, then run back this way. I'm not sure how well that's gonna work. It's only 2 spaces forward, though. Could do that. No, we can't get over there, then. Do you take your time with the sand map to collect items? Yeah, we did. We got everything that we wanted and needed there. As long as we don't get any troll reinforcements, we're good here. Okay. This time we are not allowed to forget. We need to give Jill her heal. She needs healing. Oh, meowdy Rainy. Hello, hello. You want to know if the game is really quiet or did your brain learn to mute it? The audio mixing on this game is pretty weird. Like, it's been worse than even past Fire Emblems, where certain maps tend to be a lot more quiet than others. We can make it a little bit louder. There we go. Just a little bit louder. Okay. Another crew over here. Alright, finally. Soren's near someone that he can kill. Ooh, or do we give the kill to Ike? Well, we'd give the kill to Ike if he was actually able to end it, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to do anything here. Just give the kill to Soren. Ooh. He didn't even have to do that. The hardest part of this chapter is that there's a very good chance your weapons will run out of durability. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to see that that is a real possibility that could happen. Hopefully soon Soren will promote and then we'll be able to give him healing staff soon. Let's see. Do we want you to go up there or over here? Jeez. Jill feels super slow. I don't know how she's been leveling up her speed so little. Only 12? It's the same as Riss. Whatever. Alright, Lef. Take this guy out. This is more of an endurance chapter. I think we will probably end this soon. Maybe after we do this, we arrive here, we just take out a few. Dang. Poleaxe does good damage, yup. Perfect time to have an effective weapon equipped. I'll tell you that. Maybe we could have had him attack one of the other guys over here instead. What's with everybody leveling match? You know what? I'm not going to complain, actually. That's a really good level. Let's see, 18, 17. Her defense is still really low. Maybe we can take out both of them here. $29. It's not a perfect kill, but if Marcia can take out this guy.